Thank you so much.
Works. Anytime.
Thanks, bro. He, he had a bunch more water in that bottle.
Hello guys, what's up? We're back on the channel. This is Noah.
Brandon,
This is kind of just promo for my upcoming song that's coming out called Bout U. So you know, I'm excited today. We got some food right here. Got some nice chipotle lettuce chicken and rice, and then I got a nice fine glass of water. We got a romantic atmosphere, the red LED lights, and you know, I want to kind of date. I'm excited to do this with you. It's crazy. Like, I don't think we've ever been like that, something like intimate like this.
I mean, I'd hope not.
They're not like, they're not like once in a lifetime type of thing. This is like from what some of my followers kind of wrote for us. So, um, you know, just random.
When did you put the Q&A up?
So, yeah. So I'm excited to hear from you guys, hear what you guys want to ask. So, yeah.
First question. Who's an artist that you believe deserves more credit?
Um, that's the thing. I feel like there's so many good artists out there, and I feel like a lot of people go undercredited.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of any, 'cause I feel like a lot of the artists I listen to are very mainstream. I feel like they already kind of have a good amount of fan base. Um, I used to love Brent and going through high school and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love Wallows. I feel like they weren't really like mainstream, but they had a good enough fan base to where most people knew who they were.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to like underground artists, I can't really say, but I feel like those are, for sure, be credited for sure.
Oh yeah, bro.
Next one. This one's actually it's another question about me that's kind of crazy.
Oh wow.
But I guess it's for you. What's one misconception about Noah, which is me?
Jesus, man, your fans must really love you, dude.
I don't really think I have fans. I think I just have like people that support me and
Okay.
my goals.
What's one misconception?
Yeah, about me. Like, what is one thing? I guess like from what the question says, like, what is one thing about me that you feel like people from the outside that don't really know me think about me
Mm-hmm.
that you know you don't think it's true?
Humble, caring, nice, good human being. I feel like that's a good start.
What makes you say that?
I mean, dude, how long ago did you get like my McChicken, bro? Like genuinely, like.
One thing that is kind of an interesting question. I feel like um, from when we kind of were growing up in high school,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think a lot of people, like at least a lot of people that I knew, girls specifically, like, they either thought I was like a major boy or they just thought I was gay. So it was kind of hard to differentiate the lines between those two different things, like 'cause they're so opposite. And I mean, I don't really know, like,
Dude, I don't remember anyone thinking. Okay.
like what, you don't remember anybody thinking I'm
Nah,
gay?
let's just get to your next question.
Your
Your next question, bro, because you have a new song. Can you tell me about it, man?
So the song is called Bout U. It is currently out as you guys are watching this video. Now that it is, this video should be released after that. Yeah, it's just a song that I had wrote a few months back. Um, kind of just I was thinking in my head like I just really wanted to do a rap, or write something that was more so about somebody else and less so about me or just me, talking about myself. Because I do feel like after a while that kind of gets stale. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's about a girl, and I think it'd be a pretty cool song to just like play and just like think about that person that you're talking about.
Make things a little spicy, man. There, you name drop that certain someone. by chance?
Well, not in the song, but I think that's the thing that's so awesome about music is that it can be so subjective and like um really I think it's up for interpretation on how people really want to listen to it. I guess I
Hmm.
feel like when a lot of people listen to the song, it's like you don't really know what I'm writing about, but that's up for you to interpret. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I mean,
so
we're all we know. Like,
it's a secret.
I mean, it's not a secret. I mean, I'm pretty sure like she knows what the song's about her.
Okay.
At least I would hope so. No, she knows. But the thing is that it could be about anybody. Like, it could literally be about you, and I think that's what makes it so much. You know? Yeah, you. Song could literally be about you. I mean, you're the only person here with me right now. You got the
All right, bro.
domestic atmosphere.
What do you ask me now? What's the next question for you, bro?
It's kind of just making me feel some type of way. Yeah.
Can't reciprocate.
Have you ever been on like, I guess like something like this, like a date?
No. Mm. Like, I mean, like one-on-one eating, like
Mhm.
talking, get to know.
Yeah.
Maybe like me and Gavin
Mhm.
go out, try new places to eat.
So I'm
Not
basically,
really like a date though.
so I'm basically like your first when it comes to this.
It'd have to be like romantic setting, or
Yeah,
like romantic.
which is. And I think that's another thing. Like it's kind of crazy. I think about it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Um,
Me and you, romantic.
no, no, no. You were kind of a lot for my YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Like I mean, for starters, you're like one of the first friends that I kind of like really made when I had moved to Southwest. You're the first guy that I had on the Golden Boy podcast, and I mean, at this point, it could be my first body. But
It was like that's a really big 180.
next question. Um, oh, this one's pretty nice. What was your favorite video that Noah has released on his channel?
It's like the first question I've heard with like a you genuinely like actually what I think somehow it still ends up being about Noah. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What's your favorite video that I've released? Like throughout all the time that it could even be a video that you're in.
Um, man, well, there's a lot of great videos, that we've all made together.
Mhm.
You have your Spider-Man series, which I personally enjoyed. I probably believe that the second episode was a great episode.
Yeah.
That, or you want to get a little out there with it. An underrated episode. I probably want to change it to underrated. It's your Hot Ones episode with Anthony. It was a great episode.
Really?
I loved it.
It's crazy. You might be the only person that says that, and the only person that saw that one.
Real fan.
It's crazy. I've never heard somebody ever say that their favorite video of mine was with Anthony. So crazy. It's another thing that you're first at. I did enjoy both of those videos. I think that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
I
I'm
feel
up
like
next.
a lot of people would say like probably like one of the Spider-Man episodes, but the Hot Ones videos are very interesting.
I feel like it's an underrated video. It's actually, made me laugh. It's kind of hard with your channel.
Like, is it because you're like too like aroused to kind of like laugh at something of mine?
What's the direction you plan for your channel to have in the future? Like, what's your general direction that you're trying to go in now? Because I know you're kind of going into a new era. You know,
Yeah.
Imperial. You would.
Um.
What are you thinking? What's kind of like the idea, the vision now that you're trying to get the ball rolling after
Um.
70 months of hiatus?
Well, I think I've said this before. A lot of my videos now have been really catered into fitness.
Hmm.
I think with that's kind of just the trajectory of where my life has gone recently. With
Can I
just my job and my major.
can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
Do you at any point plan on taking steroids for a video? Maybe, possibly.
Nah, no, I'm not really there yet. I don't think I'll ever be there actually. But that was a pretty good question. Um, but of course, like I think I still want to try to continue music. I'll probably be posting a lot more covers and stuff like that. Um, I just feel like they've been, just feel like I got to keep going with that. And then, maybe we can release Spider-Man. I got some podcasts lined up actually, so
Wow.
it's pretty. I know, right? pretty cool stuff.
It's pretty crazy.
Pretty cool. I haven't done it in like how long knowledge, man.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen one in God knows how long.
But I think right now the focus is just on like promoting these next few songs that come out. So I have another list to release.
Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, like
Pretty excited about that.
by chance will I be in any of these upcoming videos?
Yeah. We'll find a way to figure it out. I mean, you're on this one. So,
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Yeah, I love my
start,
inclusion.
started it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Featuring Brandon.
I don't know if it's just you, but like I just sense like this like tension.
If it's just me, I think it's just you.
Okay, so this is the last question of the day. Um, what is your oh, what is your favorite physical feature about Noah?
Did you make a poll for these questions?
Yeah.
Like I genuinely don't think there was an Instagram story I haven't seen in the past few days that had a poll.
Well, I
Like,
feel like you just don't really look too much to it about you know what I'm saying?
which would imply that I have no physical interest in you then. So why would I
How does that
actually?
imply that? Instagram is pixels, man. You have the real thing right here.
You know,
Two different
I've seen
things.
the Stephanie her cupcake from the video.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I was only not only there firsthand, but I was also there watching the video. You know, which I want to say firsthand right now that she shouldn't have won, but that's besides the point.
Why
You
do you
know,
say that?
huh?
Why do you say that?
One, I mean, she got the color of your eyes wrong, but that goes on to my answer to the question. You know,
So like, would you say like your eyes are my favorite feature about me?
yeah, but like I've never really been in anyone's eyes, like in a romantic setting. Like
Uh-huh.
whenever I've liked anyone in my life, I don't think
Yeah.
their eyes are really something I thought of. But I
So
mean,
what do you look
you
for?
have cool eyes. Me?
Yeah.
What do I look for personally?
Like what is like some features that stand out to you that you kind of like you're
They'd probably have to be a girl.
right.
You know, personally, I think that's what I kind of go for. Is my
Yeah,
lingo.
that's what I'm asking. Like like what are some features like just in a girl that find interesting?
Hair. Um, they have to have skin. Yeah, noses. I really like noses. Noses are cool. Not in like a weird, fetish way. Not like the people who look at feet or something, but just I like noses. Noses are cool.
Yeah.
I've always loved
I
hot
like your
people's
nose.
noses.
Yeah, nice and brown.
I know.
It's really nice. You have a good nose.
Thank you.
I'm really looking at it right now.
You haven't
Yeah.
touched your food.
Just it's hard to look at your nose and I'm constantly looking at your eyes. Beautiful dark, really dark brown.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's crazy because when I look at your eyes, it's like it's so common, but like you just somehow make it uncommon. Yeah,
you're gonna have like physical evidence of like you harassing. This is like a level of harassment. I'm pretty sure.
that's the other person likes it though. But that doesn't really. So you'd say my eyes.
Yeah, your eyes. Your eyes. You know, your green eyes.
I honestly don't really know what color they are, but
I mean, Stephanie obviously does.
let me circle back to what you said originally about
Mhm.
Stephanie not deserving the win. Do you feel like it was just kind of like rooted from like jealousy from like a Stephanie, I guess doing a cupcake that's like solely about me? Like, do you feel like it was kind of just like from a jealousy standpoint to where you were like, man, like I could have done a no cupcake and I could have made it look better than she did? And is that right?
Uh, no. Realistically, I mean, I know my artistic capabilities, and I feel like whenever she made the cupcake, she kind of just didn't know her artistic capabilities. Capabilities. Oh my god. You know.
Mhm.
And that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to disrespect you in that manner the way she did with her cupcake. And I, I feel like I just wouldn't have disrespected you like that in making a cupcake in that manner because it's just like, why would I want to do that to you, a good friend of mine? You know,
Yeah,
it's like that's just
yeah.
I guess if
What were you saying though?
I can just get like But you know, I just as a friend, I wouldn't want to do that to you, especially on your birthday. I feel like that's just I wouldn't wish that on you. You know. And you know, I thought about it, and maybe I was like a little mean on the eye part because she could be a little bit colorblind, which is what my assumption is.
Yeah.
You know, but she made you look like Harry Potter did. And I don't know, just like not even like a
Yeah.
regular Harry Potter, just like a Harry Potter that
Yeah. It's like,
something, you know,
Yeah.
like an ugly Patronum, whatever spell,
Yeah.
just hit him straight in the face.
I mean, I like the sentiment behind it, but I thought those people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a chance to speak, then maybe you would have liked the sentiment behind mine, but you know.
So yeah, I mean, you know, that's cool to know that you like my eyes. It's very basic, answer. I feel like you could have done better, but you know, yeah. So this is pretty fun. I really liked all these questions. Do you have any other ones that you want to share? Just let it fizzle out. Just enjoy the moment, like off camera.
You know, I think I've asked 6 questions about just you. You know, I don't think there's anything that I need to know more of. You have any questions?
Well, that's the funny thing is like when I think about it, the questions say my name, or they might be about me.
Yeah.
But I always think like there is no me without the people that I'm closest to, and you are one of those people. So
it's a great thing, man. I appreciate that.
It's really about us.
Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. If you really liked it, hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a comment about what question was your favorite one, you guys.
Check out the song Bout U. It's out now, and we got more stuff coming soon, so I'm pretty excited with that. More stuff with Brandon pretty soon.